Was it racist or just Rickles? Last week, Don Rickles, probably one of the greatest comedians that ever walked this planet, made a controversial joke comparing President Obama to a janitor. During a tribute to Shirley MacLaine, why wasn't I there? The legendary comedian, known for his insulting humor, said, quote, "I shouldn't make fun of the blacks. President Obama is a personal friend of mine. He was over to the house yesterday, but the mop broke." Don't know what that means. Rickles' spokesman says he's no bigot, telling Politico, quote, "It was a joke. It was a joke, as were the other comments Don made that night. Anyone who knows him knows he's not a racist." He always says that. Let's discuss this, shall we, in the lightning round. Lightning round. Dan, you are a student of comedy. Doesn't show.
No.
But
I'm a freshman.
Yeah, freshman. But here's the thing. Okay, every time this happens, this has probably happened to Rickles many times throughout his life. He always says, "I'm not racist," and then he let it go. But I mean.
So what if he is? He's not running anything. He's telling jokes.
Yeah.
If you don't enjoy it, don't watch him. Stop it. Leave the man alone. He's a legend. Even if he is a crazy old bigot. No. I don't know why are we caring about this? He's fine. I love Don Rickles.
You know, here's why I find it interesting, Moynihan.
Yeah.
It's a generational thing.
Totally.
If you saw any of the commercials that were like for the roasts, or if you even remember the roast, his jokes to the blacks in the audience were 10 times worse.
To all the people on the dais.
Yeah.
Look, Rickles is one of my favorite comedians, and I can't believe anyone was surprised by this, that like this is what Don Rickles said. But here's the weird thing about the generational thing. Rickles did an album in 1968 called Hey Dummy, which you can get online. It's on Spotify and the rest of it. And the first 3/4 of the record are really, really, really offensive. The last 15 minutes, no joke, in 68 is Rickles talking about how he's only kidding about racism and makes this huge plea to tolerance in 1968. And to think that in 2012 we're accusing him of being a racist is completely insane to me.
He always does that, though. He always would say at the end, he'd go, "I love everybody," and he's always sweating and stuff. Nicole, what do you make of this?
Was Obama really at his house? Do they have pictures together? When my friends come over to my house, we take pictures together.
Yeah, I don't think.
No, I mean this is all in the family type, right? He hated everybody. The jokes are for everybody. Don't be such a stickler. It's broad-based.
Yeah. I just don't think it was funny. I think he belongs in another century, and I believe there are some highways in Georgia that need cleaning up.
Come now. He's too old for manual labor.
Good.
I will say this. It was a bad joke, but the reason why the joke was made, it makes it beyond bad or good because no one makes those jokes.
Sure, but if you watch Rickles stand-up, and we were talking about this in the green room, is that it's not, that's the way Rickles jokes are. It's all in the like intonation and stuff. The punchlines are weird, but it's
here's the thing. The difference between this is the thing that I grew up on Rickles. I loved CPO Sharky. That was the greatest show. Do you remember that? And I loved everything. And I watched the roast. If somebody else makes that joke to you, then it's racist, right? If you're sitting in the green room and some guy says, "Hey, come over, hey, come on over to my house. I got a mop." You're gonna punch him in the face. But Don Rickles has grandfathered into this.
He's been doing it for 70 years.
He's like an equi hater. He hates everybody, right? I mean, that's
true.
That's his whole shtick.
There's nothing more fun than the oddly racist grandfather. It just takes you back to a simpler time.
I interviewed him 96 or 97, and he remember the first thing he said to me, "Gutfeld, you a Jew?" That's the first thing he said. I go, "No, I'm Catholic." He goes, "Why is your name Gutfeld and you're a Jew? I mean, and you're a Catholic. That makes no sense. That makes no sense." And then he was very nice.
And Rickles is himself Jewish.
I guess he is.
He is.
Well, I didn't know that.
I'm
take that.
Yes. All right, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to talk about something.